Welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting me. If you are new and you just find my channel, I do hope that you find joy here, something that feels right within your soul. So I thank you in advance. Like, subscribe, share, hit the bell if this resonates with you. If not, just keep scrolling. My name is Deanna. I need to mention this because every week that I do an energy update for the collective, I'm an empath and I'm an intuitive. I'm not here for my psychic abilities this life cycle. I believe I've been there, done that, being an old soul. I'm more here of being able to, from the heart space, reach out to others with compassion. With that being said, I do have a Facebook group called Divine Destiny and the Rise of Empaths. Collectively, I believe that's where we're headed. All of us out there that have felt a little bit different are now being asked to collectively come together with our soul tribes. And so if you do so like this channel, please do look for us on the Facebook group. I do Oracle. I share everything and anything. We don't ignore true dark feelings. We embrace the dark and the light. We feel, I feel. In order to heal it, we have to feel it. And with that being said, I do believe in my heart of hearts. There goes my notes blowing away. Hold on, I'm trying to do this. My channel is a no-edit channel. I decided to get my bare feet on the ground. I've been doing earthing and grounding. So, with that being said, if you've already been here, you know how it works for me. I intuit collective messages. My sensitivities have grown over the past 5 years. I do not let my feelings, emotions, and my sensitivities in my heart get crippled by the illusion of society anymore. I know I have turned that into a gift, so that's what I do. Each week, I tune in. I feel it anyway, so that's how I began this channel, was to start sharing it with others. I'm feeling the collective energy as a whole. So I've been starting to do oracle messages that are based on the collective. And so I drew these cards this week. I intuit what the symbolism is, what I get from the message. I write notes down. I still use the books. And that's how I bring forth the collective energy. So the first card that we got this week, guys, is the Serpent. And a few things came to me. First of all, Kundalini. Our spinal cord, our DNA is being activated. And what the Kundalini represents to me is the life force, the creator, God, spirit's energy that's intertwined around our spinal cord. It's the transformation. It's the shedding of old, bringing in the new. It's healing and balance. As you see, the serpent has one head going one way, one the other way. It's the polarity that we experience in this 3D as spiritual beings. It's the rising of your spiritual awakening within you. It's not outside of you, it's within you. Modern medicine has turned this, if you remember, think about every hospital you see. They have a symbol of this, and they've turned it into the majority of only outside of us that can heal us, but we have the ability to do that within us. And so collectively, I feel that we're all in this right now. There is no more fence sitting. There is no more of the gray areas. All of the darkness is coming to the light. Collectively, we're seeing it from the Catholic, from the Pope, to animal cruelty, to child enslavement and abuse and sex trafficking. This is things I feel in my heart of hearts. Collectively has always been there. And what's going on right now collectively is that's coming to the light. The light's being shined on it. So my perception, my whole purpose of this channel is to not sway you into any sort of thinking, but it's allowing me to throw in a neutral perspective to maybe have you practice the pause, go within, drop down out of the logical mind and into the heart. We're integrating that right now. I believe that's what's happening right now within us, is we're integrating what I call the monkey mind, the ego, and we're dropping down into the heart, but not to leave this behind. We're still needing to be grounded into the earth. So it's a huge transformation. Secondly, we got the card, the Smokey Mirror. I got a few things for this as well. Seeing through the illusions. What are you telling yourself? Are you still going on old programs and wounds? This isn't to say to not talk about the wounds, but are you in victim mode? Or are you rising above that? Are you realizing that you are part of creation itself? There is no death. There is no sickness. And another thing I got from this is to not get caught up right now with everything starting to be revealed, of the things that have always been there, to not get caught up in it. See through the illusion. Omit yourself from the dramas. And first and lastly, nothing more important than this is do not be in denial. So for me, this is also, are you stopping and being the observer of those outside of you that are triggering you? Are you stopping and pausing and go, wow, what does that bring up in me? What can I do to transmute it and to be the alchemy of love? To turning all of our wounds into love and not just talking it, walking it. Super beautiful. I'm going to get these blown away from me again. Oh well, it's too beautiful outside today. And I thought, why not come on and share outside, because we are part of Earth. We're part of Gaia. We have to honor ourselves. We have to honor the Earth. You know, that goes hand in hand with the Smokey Mirror. The animals are showing us. The Earth is showing us. Globally, collectively, it's on. The Earth is purging and cleansing us. There's nothing here that's supposed to harm us. Bringing our awareness to things. Animal cruelty. The fear, doubt, and worry that are taught by religions that want control. It's really a time to see past all of that. Go into your own. The truth is within. The Christ at heart, I say this often, it doesn't protrude and shine beautiful light the way that it does symbolically throughout history. You can look at photos and see that. Well, that's because it's within you. It's Christ consciousness. It's bringing that awareness. It's no more fence sitting. Literally, the gray areas are coming to the light. Are you seeing through all of this? Or are you still allowing it to cripple you with fear, doubt, worry, overwhelm? And look, I'm not saying snuff any of those things. I have several things, very deep things that came up within me yesterday. I don't ignore any of them. I stop, I don't react, I sit in my stillness, and when I do that, the truth and the way is in your heart. The answers, start affirming thank you to yourself, the God within. Welcome the presence, welcome the wisdom. There's no human being on the outside of you that can give you the truth and the way when you stop and connect yourself in the heart. So I want to read this on the Smokey Mirror. The Smokey Mirror, represents the aspects of what is implied yet cannot be immediately known in the world. The mystery of how things come together and how they fall apart without obvious casualty. This symbol also represents the shadow of the human psyche, the parts of the self that one disowns. So that's disassociation. Let me read it again because I did get tongue-tied. The symbol also represents the shadow of the human psyche. So what are you telling yourself? What are you speaking to yourself? I'm telling you collectively, we are the empaths, the sensitives, the old souls. We are our ancestors. We are the light workers. Collectively, we're the way showers in this. take some deep cleansing breaths into your solar plexus, your abdomen area, and embrace the God within you. The Smokey Mirror can also represent a state of denial or the inability to or refusal to see the truth. The truth is, remember that we're all one. We're all connected. With the collective consciousness purging all of the things that have been here on this planet for so very long, it's going to appear to be that it's getting worse. I want you to stop and pause and drop down into your heart and really question yourself. Is it getting worse, or is it just being revealed? Because I feel that's revelations. We are in it. It's being revealed, but it's not new. It's stuff that was hidden in the shadow. It was the gray area. Center yourself in right here and be no more fence sitting. Choose your path of knowing I am a divine child of God. I am limitless. My soul is eternal, because frankly, being that true, authentic self is the best thing that you can do for yourself and others. So, lastly, we got the Jaguar, and I love this card. Look at it. I got a few things from this. This is being fierce in your passions and your faith and the wonder and the magic that you are. This is being strong in who you are as a limitless being. This is being strong yet walking lightly. This is bringing out your fierceness, your courage. This is about dropping competition and knowing that we are all one and that we're all in this together. This also I got is balance within, the yin and the yang, the dark and the light, being strong and fierce as a divine child of Creator, this universe, all connected with nature. It's within us. So this is just a really powerful, yet walking lightly, like grace, symbolically to me. I'm going to read from the Jaguar. And then we'll close this up. I hope you do enjoy my channel. I hope you return. I hope you like. I hope you subscribe. The Jaguar is the protector of all the life in the Amazon. In the time of fear, she brings courage and certainty. It's faith, guys. Jaguar is at the top of the food chain and never becomes prey. With great stealth, she can track her mark from a distance and not be seen or heard, so walk lightly. She moves gracefully through the jungle, relishing the abundance of the rainforest. Fearless and at ease, Jaguar knows the ways beyond death and is the master of the shadows, blending invisibility between light and dark, night and day. Jaguar calls you to explore beyond the walls that confine you, to go outside your normal routine, to push your limits and boundaries. She is delivering the invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown, to venture into the mystery and the dark places you've been reluctant to explore. So sit with your grief. Sit with your heartbreaks, guys. Sit with your feelings and emotions. Just like this, but don't be in denial of them. Don't push them away. And although it's very difficult, embrace them. Cry your tears. Don't apologize for being you. If you have emotions come out of your eyes through tears, we were given tears for a reason. Sit with them. Don't ignore the darkness that comes up within you. It can take some time, but eventually you'll start embracing that. And then you turn your knowledge into wisdom. She is delivering an invitation from your own future to investigate the unknown, to venture into the mystery in the dark places you have been reluctant to explore. Toss all caution to the wind. Know that the Jaguar instinct will serve you well. Summon it up. We have the ability within us. We always have. We've been in a program and a paradigm that does not suit us where we're going collectively anymore. We're asked to look through the illusions, settle down into your heart, know that our souls are ever evolving, embracing our sensitivities and not letting it cripple us anymore, turning it into knowledge, being strong within you, within yourself, so that you can be of service to others. I've been in some dark places for the past 5 years, and the first 40 years of my life really weren't that pleasant and smooth going, and that's because I was trying to go on my own rhythm and cycle. I wasn't connected. I got confused by the program that I was born into, but when we know better, we do better. One more thing coming is we have the full moon in Sagittarius coming up on the 17th. So this is June 11th today. So we're full moon in Sag is upon us. We have the eclipses that are coming up soon as well. A lot of them in the Capricorn sign that started in January of this year. January 5th was a solar eclipse in Capricorn. June 16th is a lunar eclipse. 12/25 is another solar one, and it's a lot about the earthy. What are we anchoring in? What is going to sustain us? What is it that's going to anchor us into our vessels as spiritual beings to be able to create the lives and co-create the lives that we want? It's really asking us, how are we wanting to do things? No more fence sitting, anchoring that down in so that we have the solar eclipses and the lunar eclipses. It's shadowing and highlighting intelligent choices, not only for ourselves, but the whole planet. I send this to you with so much love. Namaste.